My name is Judge. Huge news for the most poppin' off mode in Hearthstone right now. It's definitely not Mercenaries. It is, of course, the Arena. It's just been announced that Arena gets a brand new, wait for it, leaderboard. The Hearthstone Arena Leaderboard exists. It was released alongside the patch that introduced Return to Naxxramas. It is live right now alongside the other modes on the official Hearthstone Leaderboards page, and I keep getting the same 3 questions asked, and those questions are: new leaderboard, was there an old one? What is the difference between the old leaderboard and the new leaderboard? How does the new leaderboard work? Is the new leaderboard good for Arena, or is it bad for Arena? So I'm going to answer those questions real quickly, so you guys don't have to ask me anymore. 1. Yes, there was an old leaderboard. There was an old leaderboard forever. So the old leaderboard used to be a list of the top 200 players in each region. It would take their best 30 runs consecutively. So their best consecutive 30 runs, it was always exactly 30 runs on their average, but it just took that best stretch from anywhere across all the runs they played. So you'd get a lot of higher scores than what their actual true average was, but it was just like their best streak of 30, and list them all 1 to 200, easy peasy. For some reason, that was always done on a separate page, not alongside all the other leaderboards. So a lot of people never even knew it existed, which was pretty frustrating. So, new leaderboard system is not the same as the old one. It is not simply your best 30 runs. Here's how the new leaderboard system works. In order to be on the leaderboard, which is up right now, by the way, there are people on it, you need to have played a minimum of 30 runs. As soon as you hit your 30th run, you get up there, boom, with your average score across all runs. So add up all your wins across your 30 runs, divide them by 30, there's your score. Losses don't matter, 12-0, 12-2, 12-1, doesn't make a difference. So instead of just going and calculating the best 30 consecutive after a 31st run is done, what happens instead is your total score is divided by 30, and that result is minus from your score. So say you played 30 runs and you got 7 wins every single time. When you get your next run, say it's a 9 all of a sudden, then what's going to happen is your 210 wins is going to be divided by 30. That's, of course, going to be 7. And that's going to be minused off, and now that's going to be 203 wins. Then you're going to add the 9 to that 203, and that's going to be 212, and then you're going to divide that by 30 to give you your new average. So that's how it works. And then on your 32nd run, you're just going to do that again. So you never actually get rid of any old runs. Pretty much what that means is each run that already exists gets divided more and more and more as time goes on, meaning the oldest runs are going to mean the least, and your most recent runs are going to be weighted the heaviest. Is this a good system, or is this a bad system? The main issues that people have with this system are it encourages you to stop playing if you don't think you can improve. If you have a really good streak going and the odds that you have a more recent run that is very bad or just not towards where your score is, it's going to be advised to just not play because the more recent runs are so much higher weighted. And the other thing is partly because of that, you're going to have people who will start. If they don't have a good start, they'll just make a new account. And the top of the leaderboards at the end of the day are going to be accounts that only did 30 runs and no more, because that is the best way. I mean, the old system, right, you had your 30 in a row. It's way more likely to get a high roll in 30 in a row than your total of, say, 120 runs. So people are just going to make new accounts until they get that high roll and then stop playing and leave it. There are some good things about this leaderboard, some very good things. First of all, it puts Arena on the map. Forget how the leaderboard system works. There's a leaderboard. That's huge for Arena players. Nice. It's right beside like Standard and BGs. It's there. It is a real mode, and it demands to be taken seriously. That's great. Wonderful. Another good thing about it is, unlike the old system, if you have a good streak going, you do not have to just guess if it's good enough for a top spot. Before, you could be averaging, say, 8 wins, and you would get about an 8-win average over 30, and you'd be like, that could be good enough for a number 1. Okay, great. Should I stop? Should I keep trying to improve it? What should I do? And now you'll know, because you can just look and be like, okay, I'm on this hot streak. Nope, I'm number 3. I'm going to keep trying to improve it. Another thing that is positive about this system, it's going to keep the leaderboard more dynamic. And if we had the old system as a live leaderboard, you'd see in the last month, the last 2 weeks, you wouldn't really see much happening. You'd just see a lot of these averages, they're just sitting there, staying the same, and it's like, okay, cool. And a lot of people would be fine with that, but the fact that it's constantly changing and the weight of your runs is still important as you keep playing is pretty cool. And that's kind of the purpose of this system, this decay and then add system, is to make your runs still important even as you get into the hundreds of plays, right? On the whole, it's just something different to get used to. Perhaps there's some additional rules that could use this system that might improve the entire thing. I was very skeptical at first, and then kind of came around to it a little more. We'll see how it goes throughout the next couple of weeks. So there you have it. Arena gets its leaderboard. It's got some flaws or some like potential issues for some people. It's got some really positive, dynamic stuff going on too. So that's cool. I hope whatever question you had coming in to watch this video was answered. Hey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe button. Helps me out a great deal. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.
Whose name is Judge?
My name is.
Whose name is Judge?
My name is.
That's a silly name.
Judge.
Okay, that's enough.